I don't know if I'm making more out of this, but I was surprised at this. DJ Moore is the wide receiver for the Bears. There is a moment in the loss this past weekend against Arizona where he just walks off to the sidelines. I don't know if he was injured. I don't know if they've given any explanation, but the play is still going on. He just walks over to the sideline. Well, he was on 670 the score, and the wide receiver was asked if Matt Eberflus has lost the locker room. And he says, I want to say no. Now, that's not no. He's saying he wants to say no. Now, the audio is not very good because I want to be fair to the situation. You know, does he say that I want to say no? What was the other interpretation, Paulie?
We weren't sure because the audio is really tough. I sent a note over to the score, and this is what they posted that DJ Moore said, I want to say no to the answer from the question from the morning show, guys.
Okay. So not exactly the ringing endorsement of Matt Eberflus. This has been a mess. So the Bears lose to Arizona. Eberflus was questioned for leaving Caleb Williams in the game. You had the Tyreek Stevenson disciplinary action when he said he wasn't going to do this. And then you have this where you got DJ Moore saying that he wants to say no, that Eberflus hasn't lost the locker room. And then he goes on to say the message yesterday was that we know we're 4-4. Now it's like being 0-0, 0-0. But you have to go out there and start stacking wins like we did. That's the best thing you can do, and then let the chips fall how they fall after we do so. I don't know if it's a thing or not. Feels like it is a little bit. It's obviously going to be exacerbated, amplified in Chicago because everything has been this season. What's at stake? Got a chance to make the playoffs. Everybody else in the division is getting better, but you're not. Everybody else is entertaining playoff aspirations. You're not. Caleb Williams hasn't been great. Jaden Daniels has been. Even Drake May has had moments. Bo Nix. But you're 4-4. 4-4, not the end of the world. But we wondered if the ending to the Commanders game, there would be a fallout, almost a hangover. And there was. You go to Arizona and you don't look threatening at all, and you lose by 20. I don't know if they do anything at the trade deadline, but this feels like this is, once it permeates the locker room, man, it's tough to get out. You just can't bring Lysol in there, and all of a sudden it's like, hey, we're good. False alarm. We love them. You know, you hear sometimes players are all in, but they don't play all in. Like the Raiders, man, we're all in on Antonio Pierce. Everybody went to management. Devontae Adams, Max Crosby, we want him here. And then all of a sudden you don't play like you really want him here.